what's happening, how y'all doing, what's going on. This video gonna be about teachers, state workers, federal workers, the medical workers versus the vaccine mandate. What they're gonna do. So a lot of these states are coming out now saying you got to do this or you'll lose your job. California Governor Newsom said teachers got to get the vaccine or get tested every week. The rush, the push, the force. Even though there are cases where people have been double jabbed and they still getting the breakthrough, however you want to call it. So what will happen? Where are we headed in all this? And the rush and the push then backfired. Remember, it was a month and a half, 2 months ago. Oh, we're going to open up. We're going to have a party. And now, what has happened? Is it going to and if you can team up with a union, you're going to run this off the road. Because then you're either going to have to succumb to martial law, which I foresee. They're going to have to come up. The incentives ain't there. People ain't breaking their neck to go running in these jobs. And I know a lot of people say, well, unemployment, they're getting all that money to stay home and get back. Let's look at this for a moment. They're actually getting what they're supposed to get, a livable wage. These companies don't pay a livable wage. And now they are here offering more money on these sidewalks. Where they get that money from? They got that money from the stimulus money from the government 3-4 different times. The people who need the money didn't get that money. But now they said, well, you get this jab, you come in, and everything will be fine and hunky-dory. It ain't worked out that way. There are state working people who work in the medical profession who aren't going to take the jab. They're waiting on FDA to approve it. There are some instances where they are going to. And then if you do take it and you go through the process, you may need time to unwind. Because some of that them jabs can make you a little dizzy, wizzy, fuzzy. There has not been, nothing has been handled since 18 months back, last March, last February. It's been a mess. No administration has done nothing to take care of the people. I said it before and I'll say it again. They have not taken care of the people. It's been a colossal mess. And now you see stuff being spread. It's going to have to go back. Some going to have to go to remote learning. You got to be careful in these classrooms. You got to be careful in these situations. What are you going to do? You can hope. And hope that it balances out. But what are you going to do? So when you have, reading this thing where you got medical workers, teachers, etc. versus vaccine mandate, some places are not going to, people protesting, they got time. The longer you delay, the more variants get to pass, the more extremes get to pass, and we're in the same boat again. And you can always forget this year, because I wrote this year off like I did last year. Will 2022 be a replay of 2020 and 2021. Will 2022 be the same? Stay tuned, because it's not looking good right now. This year is almost done, and you cannot start a year at the middle of the year and go back to phase square one. They don't want to lock down, so they say. They're going to have to do something, because this ain't letting up. And all this pressuring and all that is only going to backfire and intensify. But something's going down. All right, well, give me your thoughts and takes about medical workers, teachers, etc. versus the vaccine mandate and how it's going to play out. I welcome your thoughts, your comments. I look forward to it, and I do give back my feedback. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for one another. You're either going to be united or divided. You're going to fall. But I don't know. But what has been pushed out there has not worked at all. No matter who's in the White House, no matter what logo you go by, people ain't been on the same page. And it's very divisive and dangerous. I'm out.